Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn of Jessica Lynn Original Studios, and today I thought, I wanted to share my experience with the Sunshine Flyers that I had. It's a bus service that goes from the Orlando airport to Walt Disney World. So I want to show you first how I went in and booked this on their website. You can see it is just sunshineflyer.com is their website, and I'll put it down below. Now I will tell you this video was not sponsored. I'm doing it because I do believe in small businesses, and the Sunshine Flower team, they saw a need and they went ahead and figured it out. So with the Sunshine Flyer, it's super easy. You basically go on their website and you can book a round trip or a one-way. You choose, are you going starting from the Orlando airport to Walt Disney or reverse? So again, if you book a, let's say, different transportation one way and you just start trying to get back to the airport, you really can make that decision as you need it. Now again, these prices are as of September of 2022, so they could change. Basically, you go in and choose the number of adults, number of children. You're going to choose where you're going from Orlando Airport to which is the drop-off location at Disney World. So in here, I just picked Riviera. Truly one of my favorites. I have some fun videos coming up that I cannot wait to show you. From there, they're going to ask you about your airline because they need to know where you're coming from. So they're going to choose, for example, mine here, Southwest. I'm going to put in my flight number and what time the flight arrives. So the flight arrived, for example, I'm going to change it in a minute, but Southwest, again, put in my flight number, and now this is on the return out. So I want to give an example here. Let's just say the flight was at 7:30 in the morning. That's totally fine. They will make accommodations. So from here, you're now going to choose a block. Now the block of time that you're going to choose is the one that's within their time frame. So example, my flight was at 10:30. I'm going to pick between 10 and 11 a.m. Okay. Now, again, it says here, please select the hour in which your flight arrives. Now, know if it comes in early or a little bit later. They'll kind of be monitoring that stuff. So we're going to select that. Now on the way home, I got worried when I booked because I said, well, my flight's at 7:30 and it looks like the first block of time is at 7 a.m. What's going to happen? Don't worry. There are flights even earlier than that, but 7 a.m. is the first time that their software allows you to do that. So if it's anything before 7 a.m., just put in there the 7 to 8 a.m. time block at this point. Now, they may add an extra time block if that changes, but as of, again, September of 2022. It's going to give me the full price, which on this one, very reasonable, $104 to get me from the airport to Disney World's Riviera and from the Riviera back to the airport a few weekdays later. Now, in the comments, you can ask them specific questions or if you have accommodations. If you have any wheelchairs or suitcases, they ask for the number just so they have an idea. You'll go in, you'll pay. It is a secure website, and you'll go in and pay for that, and you'll get an email telling you, hey, you have been confirmed, so you want to watch for that email, and then you will go ahead and get tickets you can print off and bring with you. Again, please remember the website could change. This was as, again, of September 23rd, 2022. So when you book, you're going to get an email right away. And what's really nice is that the email is going to be really detailed. You'll get another email just before you leave, and in there it's going to tell you an updated departure time. It's going to give you your ticket information. You'll actually print those off and bring them with you. In the future, maybe they'll be electronic. Right now they were actually tickets with a barcode. The day of your arrival, you'll get a text message saying, remember, here's how you find us. It was really cool because it also included a map where to go and find them inside of the Orlando airport. So that was very easy. Now, returning, you will get an email the day before you come back. And in that email, so literally it's about 24 hours before you depart. Now again, this is as of right now. As them being a small business and they're making adjustments, learning the process, this could all change. But as of right now, that's the way it is. Now, one of the things that you will need to remember is the day you arrive, you will need to go and pick up your own luggage. They don't have a transfer service like some of the others do, so you'll have to go to the carousel with your airline, pick up your luggage, and then take it over to them. Not a big deal, but I just want you not to be surprised that you do have to go get your luggage. Like I said, they just don't have a transfer service. One other thing that I did notice on their website is that they are sold out for a couple of days, so be sure to check. They had it up across the top saying what days are sold out, so please be sure to check that out before you book. Obviously, if you're booked before they say they're sold out and they confirm that you're good to go, you're fine. But if there's any questions, don't be afraid to reach out and contact them. Their response times to me were very, very quick. The other thing that was nice is they were really easy to find. So most of the domestic flights will come in A or C. Now obviously this map still doesn't even show the full side of C yet, but you can see there's like a letter C over here on the right hand side. So basically when you come in, they are located in the lower level of B, so B3, like bingo it almost reminds me of, down in that bottom left corner. Now this area, again, as of right now, appears to be something that they are still changing and building. They had a podium outside, and the podium itself, it had a full check-in area. You can see there were some really adorable conductor hats for the kids, and basically they sort of grouped people by where they were going. I anticipate that this will change in the future, but that's how it is set up as of today. Now, I know I have had to give a lot of maybes and could it change? Yes, but it's only because I don't work for the company. This video was not sponsored, and so I'm just going off of my experience and kind of what I encountered. Now, we were able to check in right away, and I kid you not, within probably about 15 minutes, we already had our bus arriving. Each of their buses is decorated to be either like a different type of train or like the little cars in San Francisco, like the little trolley cars, and they're very nice. These buses look well maintained. They were very beautiful inside, plenty of overhead storage as well as under. They will group you very similar if you've done like the Disney buses in the past, or even Mears, where they'll load them in underneath based on where you're going. I don't know if there's how many different stops they'll make. For example, on our trip at our hotel, we had 2 stops. So we went to 2 different hotels, which it was really fast. They had them organized so that they knew, for example, one was Art of Animation, other one was Riviera. So quickly they were able to go between the 2. And when they dropped off all the Art of Animation people, they were able to just pull those out and get them organized. Like I said before, the buses themselves were very clean, easy to get on, no assigned seats, so you sat wherever you wanted. And as they made the different stops, they just called out whatever resort it was. So it was super easy, and there were videos they played. They did play old, fun, train-themed black and white cartoons, which were really fun because my kids did not recognize any characters, but they were like, "What's this?" And so it was kind of fun to see that sort of experience. So I just wanted to share a couple reasons why I chose to travel with them. Number one, Disney went ahead and disconnected their service, so they don't offer Disney buses anymore, at least from the airport to the hotel. There's still Disney buses around from resorts to the parks, etc., but not from the airport anymore. So the reason that I really picked this company was 2 things. One, they are a small business, and I have owned my own small business for a very long time, and I love supporting a small business. The whole point of being an entrepreneur is that if you see a need, you build a business to try and solve that need. And so I really feel like they did that. You know, they found that middle ground between what a Disney bus was and what a Mears bus was, and the amount of people that need to transport is there, and so they found that opportunity. The reason we picked the bus is that I really like being able to have this time from the airport to the hotel, where the family, we can sit and joke and talk and plan out what are the first rides we're going to go on, probably Haunted Mansion or Pirates. But although this time we went on Frozen first, which was very odd. But we like to spend that time on the bus sort of just being together and not having to worry about navigation, having to drive there, etc. So having such a family-orientated, fun bus for the kids to enjoy. And it was very clean and safe. And like I said, I really thought that the drivers were all very professional, super nice. I mean, on our way home, we left at we had to be to the airport. Our flight left at 7:30 in the morning. They picked us up at 4 o'clock, and the driver at 4 o'clock was super friendly, super nice, and you know, he knew we were tired, but he was just, it was great. It was a great experience. And I'll be really honest, I'm looking forward to our next adventure to Walt Disney World and being able to work with this company again. Like I said, I did purchase my own ticket. This review was done on my behalf as a thank you to them, just because I think that they were absolutely amazing, and I wanted to share my experience and my process that I went through. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. I also am a small business owner. My website is jessicalynoriginal.com, and I create rubber stamps and art and more. So be sure to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, because I do share not only Disney videos and travel adventures, but all of my creative art as well. Thank you again. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again.